can start our tour. So here we're in our cast room. That's where we do some, the cast can have a break here. Or sometimes we use it for rehearsals. Oh, now the lights turned off again. Here we just have another rehearsal room that we can use. And here is our director's office, where Sandra is working on some last minute changes on the script. All well?
Yeah, very well. Coming along nicely.
Yeah, HEIDI is already wanted, even before the shooting starts. Wanted for high treason and failure to comply with Patriotic Nutrition Act. So yeah, let's continue the tour. Some light here.
Oh, nice.
Here we have the production assistants working, making sure that everything runs smoothly.
Trying.
Hello everybody, now it's like 60 people, Anu.
Right, hey guys. We already started the studio tour. Here we're at Benny's office, but she's not around. But Josh is here, our social media guy. And it's also the office of Benny, our line producer, who's the guy who has to make sure that we stay in the budget and everything. Then here we have the assistant director's office. Pekka, the first assistant director, and Sapir, who's in charge of handling all our fan extras and supporters. If you haven't heard back yet from her, don't worry. DK, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm working on doing the schedule again, that we have to adjust the days and everything fixed together, and that we don't have too much overtime, that it's like everything is in the plan and works fine. And here's our cast, don't know how much we can show
our Hall of
it.
Fame, I'm not sure if we can show it already, but
we work a lot to have like every role casted still, Yeah, it's not so exciting my part, it's just logistics and computer and telephone.
So they make sure that everything runs smoothly on set and that we have a shooting schedule. So now here is the costume department. Let's see if we can. Yeah, good timing. So welcome to the Mad HEIDI costume department. You should know this guy from the teaser, Kari, our cheese master, who's in charge of fondue boarding and stuff like that. And Nina and Noora from the costume department. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Morgenstern uniforms getting made. Low budget leather boots, not just rubber boots. Okay. HEIDI's fighter dress. Some sexy swinger pants. Here we have Commandant Knorr's uniform getting ready. And, sexy speedos for our very Swiss leader.
So, welcome. I'm behind the camera. If you have questions, you can type some questions and I will shout them to Hanu. If you're wondering what we are doing, if you have questions about the production and stuff. What are we having here?
Prison shoes. They have to down the collar and make them a little bit dirty. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. And here we have hair and makeup and special effects. By the way, our countdown, only 19 days until shooting begins. Here we have Miriam, our head of makeup and special effects makeup.
Maybe I can also present you our simultaneous live stream rig.
Yeah.
Specially made for you guys today, so we can stream both on Instagram and Facebook. So people are asking if we need more helmets.
That we can ask the props department once we are down there. Yeah. I don't know. So now Cheese Master Kari is coming for his hair and makeup test.
Maybe you can say his line.
Okay. Das Poloshirt ist kurze Ärmel, hohe Kragen da. Okay.
Das ist nicht für Dialog, oder? Das ist deine Line.
Ich habe gehört, dass Heidi einen ein Fondue bestellt.
Die ist also schon oft zitiert worden.
Ich weiss. Was meinst du, wie man ich dir höre? Ja. Ja, und die anderen sind mehr so
Ja.
etwas in die Richtung.
Ja, du überlebst ja auch nicht bis zum Schluss wahrscheinlich.
Ja, vermutlich.
Ohne dass wir jetzt ganz viel spoilern.
Explodieren. Ja gut. Ausschauen. Ja, mal, soll ich alle sitzen?
Sehr gerne. Ich habe das mal da. Ja, das ist gut, super.
What's the plan with
Well, actually, I think we don't do too much.
Yeah.
We just check. I think that we keep the moustache as it was in the teaser.
Yeah, yeah.
What I really also like is this one. Then we can make it a little bit thicker if you want. We can lay some hands
Yeah,
in
but
here.
you know, I have to go to Poland again, and from 12th till 18th, and then I got shaved again here and here. But after that, I will let it grow, and it should be like that at least.
At least, super.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, because I
Also
would.
the hair will be a little bit shaved, but that should be more or less the same, or a bit
Okay.
more even.
Even a bit more, that's cool. You think you can keep this? They will cut a bit here in the back.
Yeah, that's one of the challenges when you need actors to grow their beards or something, but they're also working on other projects. So sometimes it's not possible because they have another shoot right before. Yeah, so sometimes you have to make an artificial beard. So, so now we're going down to the ground level, where we are currently building our studio sets, and also the art department and props department is down here. So. Welcome to the ground floor, where we are building the studio sets. But first we're going over here to the art department, props. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to our art department. Miriam, our production designer. Thomas, our weapons master and vehicle master. all the wanted posters. Some of you guys bought your picture in the movie reward, so your faces will be on some of these wanted posters. Looks pretty authentic, I think.
So, one of the attendees asked if you need some more helmets. Thomas, how did you do it?
No, we're fine with the helmets. We're okay.
Great. Can you show us something, a cool gadget or?
Yeah, we have tons of cool gadgets. So probably you want to see one of those NOR 57 weapons we printed out. It's not the real thing, but it's basically the one we're using in the movie.
Yeah, so the background actors have 3D printed rifles.
So the plastic doesn't fire anything. It's absolutely safe, but it looks interesting.
But we also have real ones, right?
Yeah, we have real ones, but we store them in a safe.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have the NOR 57 here, but we have. Swords.
Simon asked how confident we are to shoot in 19 days.
19 days? Oh, to start shooting in
Yeah.
19 days. Well, that's what it is. And you have a start date. I mean, can't really be postponed because we already made the shooting schedule. That's basically the most complicated part, especially because we have actors coming from all over the world. So we can't just decide to start a week later because this would destroy our entire schedule. Now, what do we have here?
We have the Always binocular rifle, which we use in the scene when he's shooting at NOR in the arena.
Nice.
It's one of those we have.
Yeah, so whenever they're shooting in the movie, we will shoot with blank ammunition. So we have a real muzzle flash coming out and real smoke, and not just not the digital crap.
And here we have a little model
miniature
of the HEIDI halberd, designed by our designer.
Yeah.
It's just a small thing. Afghan zit het op kant.
So,
Oh, Facebook should be running again. Just a second.
so
Yeah, so one of the sets that they're building is the Miley's cheese factory, where the president of Switzerland makes his special cheese.
hello Tom.
This is the inspiration, what it looks like, and this is how it's going to be built, made all from waste that we can find with the big Dieselverbrennungsanlage. And yeah, this is one of the next steps we're going to take now.
Did we get some things from fans also, like products?
Yes, we got some nice stuff from fans, but mostly we got it really from we got something really funny from a fan.
Ah, yeah.
Which we're gonna use at Mrs. Rottweiler's office. This is an ancient vibrator from around 19th century, and this was a nice gift that we got that we're gonna use as a prop in the set. I'm grateful and thankful for that.
And some Miley merchandising products getting made. So, who wants a cheese milkshake?
Or
Oh.
yeah. So.
Yeah, as you can see, there's tons of cool stuff in here, so we could stay here for hours, but let's continue the tour and check out the sets. By the way, that's our shooting schedule Yeah, there's a few days in there that are pretty hardcore, but yeah, we will manage it somehow. So let's go to the set now. Maybe we start in the back, then we work our way forward. Oh yeah, maybe we can stop quickly here at the prop stick line or the prop spare house. All cool stuff coming together. I don't even know what all of it is. Oh, some kind of gas mask. Yeah, there will be much more in a week.
Kannst du ihn übernehmen?
Then here we have some more decoration elements for the cheese factory. We will have Miley's cheese logos on all these crates. And of course some milk bottles in the background. I guess that's also going to be from a kind of cheese manufacturing machine. Real cheese factory. Here we have the entrance area of the prison. Basically they get their clothes down there, and here they do the lactose test. Set painter is doing all the aging at the moment, so yeah, it's great to see the difference. Before it was just clean painted, and now it looks all dirty and old. Now here we're coming to another set. Fräulein Rottweiler's office. She's the warden of the prison. So yeah, that's Rottweiler's set.
Somebody was asking, is the writing in English and why it's not in German or French?
The movie is in English so that we can show it to the entire world and not just to the German-speaking part of Switzerland or the French-speaking part. So yeah, it was a decision that we made pretty early just to reach a bigger audience. And also, I mean, films like these need a lot of cool one-liners from HEIDI, and these one-liners would usually just be ridiculous in German, while they can be very funny in English.
Balthasar is asking if we will also release it with German, French, and Italian subtitles.
Yeah, for sure it will have subtitles in quite a few languages, and for sure at least in the languages of Switzerland. So let's continue to the next set. Construction team working here. Nachgeführt.
Gefängnis, ja. Gefängnisraum. Ansicht des Gefängnisses.
Exactly, because we have our prison cell here, and now we're building another wall here and here so that you can't see that we're only in the studio. So let me show you the prison cell. Come in.
Ja, wir müssen noch eine Kette schieben.
Prison feeling.
Somebody asked if you could talk a little bit louder.
Oh yeah, I guess the audio is pretty terrible. I'm sorry, maybe I also have to be closer to the camera. Yeah, here we have prison cell, and there will also be 2 bunk beds, and of course the toilets. And here we will have a beautiful view of the Swiss Alps, where Heidi will get homesick when she looks out of the window and sees the beautiful.
Lee asked, will there be a post-production auction of props for investors? Would be a great way to start funding Mad Heidi too.
Yeah, I think we should definitely do that. It's pretty early to decide, but of course we will not throw away the props, and I think it's a great idea to auction them and kickstart the funding for Mad Heidi too.
Bowtie Bloke asked, how many sets are here in total?
You already saw the prison entrance where they do the lactose test, and you've seen the warden's office, and now we are at prison cell number 1. And now I will show you the last set, which is the solitary cell. And later we will also build the cheese factory in here, but only after we shopped all the prison stuff, then we will tear down the prison set and start building the factory set. So they already started preparing some elements that they can use, but we will need the space that is now occupied with prison sets. So let's go to the solitary cell now. So this one is not finished yet, as you can see, but yeah, that's basically the solitary cell where they will put Heidi when she doesn't comply. Yeah, it's going to be pretty dirty and gross, and yeah, there will be a heavy steel door, I guess, that's coming in here.
So somebody asked, or like our producer replied that we still have to end finance Mad Heidi 1. Is there anything you can add to this about the shares and stuff? How many are left?
I hope right now, I think we are somewhere now over 1.4 million right now. So there's still 600,000 francs of shares left. And we really have to make sure that we can sell another at least 400k of shares as soon as possible. Yeah, because everybody is working now, but there's still some money missing for our budget. So yeah, you can always invest on madinvest.co, or of course, if an investment of 500 plus is too much for you, you can still support the movie on madheidi.com. So yeah, I think we're already finished with our tour. So last but not least, we'll show you the interesting part of the studio. This is our Mad Heidi dojo, where they are doing all the fight training and fight choreographies and previous shoot. So let's get in here.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, action. When you bring the back of the second one to the tire. Like this type of situation.
So that's Tolga, our fight choreographer. What's going on, Tolga?
So we are just rehearsing the fight. Nice to meet you guys. This is Julia.
Of course, Alice.
So people are very happy to see you now train. Do you have something to say to them?
Just keep your eyes peeled for more videos dropping soon. If you enjoyed the stunts that you've seen so far, keep watching, there's more to come.
How hard was the stunt training so far?
How hard has the stunt training been so far? No, it's been good. Yeah. It's been really good. We've been learning lots, and there's lots of exciting stuff to come.
Any weapons that you can a little bit spoil or something?
I mean, this one's here now, so I hide it quickly. No, but Heidi has a cover, so this is one of the weapons that I was training with. And I hadn't used it before, so it's a really good learning about that.
Cool. Thank you. And here we have Hachi, our fight cam operator. Hachi, say hi to Facebook and Instagram.
Hello, hello.
What's the challenge of your job here?
Making previous, checking the choreographer, the fight choreographer, and planning some action, creative action. Yeah, that's what we try.
So here we are not just training choreography in the fights. We're also shooting them as a so-called previs, so that we already define all the shots of the fight. And once we're on set, we already know exactly what parts we have to shoot. So because on set we will not have time for any discussions and stuff like that. So everything needs to be really clear before we start shooting. That's why they are doing the choreographies, and then first they practice them, and then we shoot it as a previs for the plan.
Great. So people, we're a little bit at the end. You can still write questions and Hannah will answer them just now.
Yeah, so maybe we go out here again, so it's a bit quieter.
We actually even made a special logo for the dojo because it's such a sacred place in our studios.
Yeah, it's the most fun place to hang on. So yeah, maybe we can go outside a bit, wait for some questions to come in. And yeah, as I said, we still need your support. So please support us on madinvest.co. You can become an investor, starting from only 500 Swiss francs, which is about $500 US. You can become an investor and then participate in the revenue of HEIDI, which means from the very first sale on, you will get your share of the money that's coming in. So yeah, if we all make HEIDI success, it can be a profitable thing for you. So yeah, please become an investor and support HEIDI on madinvest.co. Or if an investment is too much, you can still buy merchandise in the shop to support.
Balthasar asks if there's any chance to see HEIDI on a movie festival, maybe Locarno 2022 or something.
Yeah, we have a window before the main release will be digital, but we will have a window before where we can make fan cinema events and also film festivals. Yeah, of course we can't promise anything, but as you mentioned it, Locarno would be a really cool place for a screening. But yeah, it's too early to say, so we will see. It also always depends on the timing. Yeah, but we expect that the movie will be ready in about summer or fall next year.
Hans Ulrich was asking, will there be Easter eggs hidden in the sets or gimmicks?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of funny little jokes in there that maybe most people will not see it. Things like these wanted posters that we showed you. Yeah, and of course there's some inside jokes that only some of you guys will get. Yeah, so we're looking forward for you guys to discuss and spot these different things, or maybe also spot some mistakes. Yeah, it's going to be a fun discussion on social media, I'm sure.
Fabio Chiantra, I'm sorry if maybe I spelled it wrong, is asking, are any Swiss cameos planned, like a Bundesrat or something like that?
Well, no politicians planned at the moment, I think. Although a lot of them are great actors. But yeah, of course we have different smaller and bigger roles. And, yeah, some known people in smaller roles also. Yeah, so we want to surprise you. I won't spoil everybody who's in the film.
Lee is asking, will you, Johannes, also be making an appearance in the film?
I guess at some point there will be a short appearance, but it really needs to be short. I mean, my acting skills are very limited, so yeah, it will be something without dialogue for sure. But maybe a soldier somewhere in the background, let's see. I'm sure in the end almost every crew member has to be somewhere in the background at some point, because sometimes you don't have enough extras and then you need 2 or 3 more to fill up the background, and then you just put in a few crew members.
So, Bowtie Bloke asked if there will be more of these studio set tours.
Well, I'm not sure if another tour will be interesting, because you've seen pretty much everything now. Yeah, but I think for sure it would be fun to do it again. Of course, the closer we get to the shooting, the more stuff we will have going on, and the less time I will have to do things like this. But I hope we can do maybe a live stream from the set once we are shooting. I think that would be interesting. So maybe write in the comment section if you are interested in a live stream from the set once we are shooting.
So the next days, what is the plan now? I mean, 19 days. Are there still things to figure out, or what's the biggest challenge?
So Tolga, our fight choreographer, he's from Germany. He's here until tomorrow, so tomorrow will be their last day here. Then by tomorrow evening we should be finished with all the previous videos. Then they go back, but the actors stay and they have to practice their choreography. So that's going on the fight side. I'm of course always working on the storyboards, or just how to, basically the shot list, how to tell a scene in shots. That's one of the biggest challenges. And you always think you have it in your head, but once you start writing down the shots, you see some difficulties. So that's what me and the director of photography are working together. And yeah, of course, the set art department is still working on the sets, and props department is creating the props. Yeah, also more and more actors are coming. There will be some actors rehearsals in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, we're trying to prepare everything as good as possible before the shooting starts, so that we won't have any discussions on set, because yeah, the shooting schedule is very tight with our less than 30 shooting days, so yeah, there won't be time for discussions on set.
All right, so should we go back again to the sets, maybe show some more details?
Yeah, we can.
Well,
as people are still watching.
Hello from Australia. Somebody was also from Australia, somebody was in Kenya.
What time it is in Australia? So, did we not know anything? Only barrels, we will take yellow.
Sorry, it was Austria.
Austria, okay, yeah, that's not very spectacular. Yeah, so I think we come to an end of our tour. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, please, if you like this tour, then follow us on social media and on YouTube and hit the notification bell. And please support us on madinvest.co. You can become an investor, as I said, starting from 500 francs. You can buy 1 share for 500 francs. And you will get a share in the revenues of the film. So once the movie is out, all the money that comes in through movie sales will go in this Mad Invest pot, and from there it will be distributed to all the Mad investors. You will have your digital wallet where you can log in and always check how much money already came back. And I think once you have 20 francs or something on your account, you can start transferring it to your bank account. So yeah, please check it out on madinvest.co, download the white paper where you will find all the information. And yeah, if an investment is too much for you, then please support us on HEIDI.com in the online shop. And yeah, share our content on social media to help us reach more people. So yeah, thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day.